Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everyone. I just realized I don't have on my earrings. Happy Sunday and happy 8-week anniversary. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our final daily live session. Until otherwise instructed, right? We'll see what the future brings. I'm gonna just check out my sound and hopefully everything is okay. And we will be, yep, everything is okay. Perfect. Come on, shut off. Okay. Oh my goodness, such a change, such a beautiful change that has been made. Oh my gosh, I am beyond thrilled about everything. I'm still in shock pretty much. I'm still in shock about how far we've come in such a short amount of time and all the wins and oh my goodness, it's been I'm speechless, and I guess I'll just leave it at that instead of trying to think of words. As I was even getting ready to start today's live, I'm like, has it really been 8 weeks? Like, the time has just flown. 8 weeks and like over 80 hours of lives. Like, surreal, surreal, surreal. So, anyway, today is going to be, today's going to be fun. We are going to shout out some of the Gym Nation members who have been about that action. We are going to just do, a little insight into the method, kind of sort of to the madness that has been 8 weeks of consistent lives and building community and um, hopefully dropping gems along the way and celebrating all of us before, things get a little hectic. But yeah, I just wanted to really come in today and celebrate all that's been accomplished over these past 8 weeks, including celebrating some of you. What I realized is there has been so many wins that I'm going to have to break this up. There have been so many wins from the comments in the sections to the actual comments while we're live that I am going to have to break it up, or we would be here until Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, somewhere around there. So, in all honesty, in all fairness, it was just random selections that got added into today's celebration. But I promise you, as long as there's breath in my body, we are going to do this regularly. I want to make sure everyone gets their light shined on them. And I appreciate everyone for sharing all of the wins that have happened and occurred along the way. But yeah, as I was taking screenshots and adding them to the winner's circle, so to speak, I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that there were so many people who had done so many things in order to stay ready. So, as we culminate the Stay Ready Daily Live movement, realize we are be back tomorrow actually, and I'll share more about tomorrow's live because I think I initially said we're going to take off tomorrow. Um, but we're not. We're going to take off Tuesday. And there's more to come about that. So, anyway, let me just go ahead and try to pull up. So, I did get some response back from StreamYard. We're going to pay attention. And I think the problem may have been that I was running YouTube. I had YouTube open on other channels, and instead of just, I guess, playing whatever research or whatever receipts I wanted to play and then closing out, I kept YouTube running. And so we'll see. So I still have YouTube up in the background. So I just want to make sure that I come out of all of those, get into today's topic. If you are new here, let me know where you are coming in from. And then they gave me another suggestion. If that doesn't work, come off of Chrome and try Firefox because it doesn't work on Safari. So we'll see. Between today and tomorrow will be the deciding factor as to if we continue with StreamYard or not. So yeah, if you're new here, like I said, just let me know where you're tapping in from. And for now, Crystal's numero uno. Hey, Crystal, happy Sunday. Hi, El Shiva. Happy Sunday. Hey, Christine. Good to see you, moderator with the wrench. Hey, WM. Listen, y'all gonna make me cry today because y'all have been so consistent and the fuel that has kept me going in showing up and doing the work. And so, hey, Anita, good to see you as well. Hey, Jackie, welcome back. Okay. I know you've been here before, but Lord knows, Kaya Sima J. I hope I said that right. Welcome back. Happy Sunday. Hey, hey, Teddy. Good to see you. The ABX girl. Welcome back. Hey, Cynthia. Welcome back. Hey, Shannon B. Good to see you back. Oh my gosh, Gym Nation is. Listen, if I had to pick a team, I couldn't pick a better one. Like this, y'all are just didn't it already snow in the DMV? I have friends in the DMV. Well, I used to live, I went to Howard, so I have friends and their entire timelines have I thought it snowed already, so y'all getting more. That's right, more snow is coming. New York dodged it this time, but we don't know. Oh, you didn't get any? Oh, you know what? I take that back. She posted one of my good friends. I'm gonna read what she. Oh man, I don't want to open this thing back up. Let me see if I can. Oh shoot, I had another YouTube in the background. I'm glad I did. Hold on. I'm gonna read what she wrote. Oh, you know what? Oh no, I'm not gonna show my Facebook page. Not because of my Gym Nation, but because of this stays live, and I don't know who's going to oh my gosh. Anyway, it was a little joke about, I guess, your weather people can't get it right. And it was like, yeah, maybe it'll snow. I don't know. It should snow. Maybe. It was just a funny it was a funny little, I think it was a meme if I'm not mistaken. And of course I can't find it because I'm looking for it. But anyway, so good. You didn't get it yet. That's good. And it is wintertime. Listen, snow is part of the package, right? And I guess I'm just a little feeling a little blue because I'm not boycotting winter this year. So anyway, okay, so let's get into today. Some of you who have already joined the Flawless membership, you probably have already seen that an email went out. If you didn't get an email, just be patient because I read that, like, I think Beacons is just making sure that they're like testing, sending a small amount out at a time, because I haven't really used this Beacon platform. I had the Beacon platform for years, but I have a different platform for my email list. And so they're just making sure that these are not bot emails. And I think they're just sending a small amount out at a time. But most of you should have received it. And you should have received your complimentary certification, Stay Ready certification and remote job resources with clickable links. And you should have received a first look at our live tomorrow. We have 2 guest speakers who are coming in to talk about basically trauma in the workplace and how to manage and handle it. And I'll share more about that later, but you should have received that email with the link to tomorrow's live, which will be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. And there was also a link, because our Flawless membership community gets first priority as it relates to asking questions to our guests. There's a form, a Google form, if you want to submit your question as it relates specifically to you um, and your workplace situation. So go ahead, give it some time. I'm gonna check tonight to see who didn't get it, and I will try to resend again tomorrow. So, and if you haven't joined the Flawless membership community, we go live for our first private community on Thursday. Go ahead, sign up. Because if you choose to sign up later in January, I'm a one-person show. I'm not prorating. It will be the same. It's $5 a week technically. So go ahead and sign up now so you don't miss the first live, where we'll all be able to chit chat with each other and all that good stuff. That email will go out tomorrow. I'm thinking about sending the link out the day of, but I haven't finalized that yet. If it's not the day of, it will be the day before. And once again, we just ask that you don't submit that that link to anyone else. Okay. So I'm pulling up, I got my little, what you call it, presentation. So we are going to share that. Oh man, I'm in the wrong, I'm supposed to be in Safari. Okay. Oh, Crystal, you haven't gotten it yet? Okay. I will definitely, yours was the last comment. So like I said, tonight I'll check to see who I could see who hasn't gotten it. So if they haven't gotten it from what's the Beacons by tomorrow morning, I will send it from my business email address and you will definitely have that information. So you will have it in time. Oh, but then you were supposed to see the first, well, this is the first one, so we'll be fine. Okay, so let me share this presentation. And we'll get into the celebraciones. I am so excited. Okay. And I'll let me start where I left off because I'm gonna come back and say hi to. Did I say hi to you, Crystal? Sorry if I didn't. Hey, Crystal. Okay. Okay. All right. So I start where we're gonna, and that's Patricia. I'm gonna bring you up to the screen in a second, but I just wanted to get into the celebration. Okay. Present. And wait a minute, it hasn't been freezing, or has it? I haven't seen it freezing, so fingers crossed. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the presentation. Is this it? I just want to make sure I'm doing the right one. Okay, no, that wasn't the right one. Okay, perfect. So let's go. Let go. How come it's not presenting? Oh. Okay, let's get into it. Listen, y'all have proven this to be true. Y'all have proven that influence plus activism plus community equals change. I can't even emphasize the fact that I never thought in this short amount of time so many people would have been motivated to act. And even if they stopped in one times, two times, if they watched some of the videos later on and weren't here live, or they watched some of the clips, When I tell you there have been so many people that have reached out to say, I needed this, thank you. This is what I've done. This is what my partner has done. This is what my friend has done. This is what I'm doing. Like, it has been mind blowing. And listen, I'm just a vessel. I don't do this for any other reason than the love of my people. There is a famous quote by El Hajj Malik El Shabazz, and I'm just gonna try to find it and read it real quick because I don't think I put it in this presentation. I should have, but it defines exactly how I feel. And so hopefully I pulled it up really quick. Hopefully, oh Lord, of course. Anyway, I'll find it later. um, I'm gonna try one more time. The momentum. Okay. I post it every year on his birthday on my social media page. And of course, I cannot find it. But anyway, I'm just a lover of my people. Listen, I do this because I think we all have gems to drop, gifts to share, and opportunities to share them, right? It's how we act on those. Do we take the advantage of sharing what we know with other people, no matter what it is? If you have great cooking skills, if if you are herbalist, if you are a singer, like whatever your gifts are, how do we amplify those for the greater good, especially the greater good of our people? And so forever, since forever, that has been part of my journey in life. How can I be the change? Basically, that was also part of this the title of tonight's live. Be the change you want to see in the world. And if I am depressed and upset because I don't think we have more people and enough people coming to the forefront trying to educate people on the madness and mayhem that is happening now and is expected to get worse, if I am not implementing that, how can I expect others to do it? And with that being said, it works every time. Like every time, it doesn't matter what the topic is, it doesn't matter what the situation is. If you stay consistent in sharing your information, you are going to change somebody's life. It won't be everybody. And people will talk about you. People will have negative things to say about you. Who do she think she is? You don't know this. But at the end of the day, the people's lives that you change will make it all worth it at the end. And so, with that being said, let's go to starting the celebration and the people who have truly been about that action. And if you're just joining, first, let me introduce myself. I should have started out there. I'm just so happy tonight. Um, Hey everyone, what's up? I am Kim, aka Kim with the Gems. On this channel, we talk all things wellness, travel, and finance. I am the founder of Black Travel and Culture Community. You can find us across all media not media, but you could find us all across many social media platforms. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and on there we're heavy on the travel part. Here, we talk all things money, travel, and finance from a cultural perspective, from a Black woman's perspective. For the past 57 days straight, we have gone live, and sometimes twice a day. We have gone live every single day for 57 days straight, 8 weeks straight, and all with the mission to start this community and movement about being prepared for what's to come. It's all about staying ready so we don't have to get ready. Nothing more, nothing less. And based on some of the intel that I have through my education, my work, and all those other things, I am going to share whatever gems I can with you. I'm also going to bring on special guest speakers who I believe are one, authentic, two, um, can add a lot, right? They're not just, people who want to grow a YouTube channel. They can add a lot of information, drop a lot of gems. So we'll bring on more people as, the need arises, because it will arise, right? We're a couple weeks away from the madness and the mayhem that's about to ensue. And we will talk about, like I said, money, wellness, and finance. I mean, excuse me, travel, wellness, and finances on this channel, as it relates to us staying ready so we don't have to get ready. So if you're interested in becoming part of the Gym Nation, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I always ask that you pay your tithes. I forgot who coined that phrase here, but pay your tithes. It's Sunday by liking this video. It helps get the, video. Okay, so it just froze for the first time. Do I have any other YouTube? Let me close this out. I opened up Facebook, so that might, and it's a video playing. So let me close that. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Yeah, so go ahead, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share with a friend. And if you really want to dig deep with our community, go ahead and join the Flawless membership. Flawless just simply means clarity. Anyone who knows about gemstones don't flawless does not represent perfection when it comes to gemstones. It represents clarity. And so that's what the Gym Nation membership community is about. And we're going to meet once a week at minimum to have some real conversations about what's really going on, how we can advance our social activism, right? And making sure that not only we stay prepared, but our loved ones do as well. We're going to talk about some news sources and some news stories that are not covered by corporate media. We're also going to have some fun. We're going to have a game night once a week so we can literally just, woosah it out. And there'll be giveaways courtesy of moi that are all related to the Stay Ready movement. And so I'm going to add the link to the Flawless membership community. You can go ahead and join for the low of $5 a week. For anyone who knows about marketing, that is literally a vetting mechanism because the trolls will not pay to come in and troll. They want to troll for free. This is really for people who are really committed to the community, to the movement, and all that good stuff. Okay, so let's get back into the celebraciones. And let me see if I could pin that. I may freeze for a second because I'm going back into YouTube. I'm sorry, y'all. If I do, I'm coming right back. Okay. So I just pinned it. Let me get out of here. If you want to join the membership community, go ahead and do that. We go live, like I said, for the first live. The first of our weekly lives will be Thursday, January 9th. Okay. So let's get back to the celebration. So for those who have been about that action, child, let's start it off with Dante. Dante, although wasn't able to comment all the time and, checked in a few times, he let us know that he got his passport. Listen, please do me a favor. Get your passport. We shared yesterday, was it? These days are all running in together. I had a couple church services today. So I'm all over the place. But yesterday, I believe we listened to an attorney tell us the importance. Everything I've been saying here, an immigration attorney basically ditto exclamation pointed it, right? So get your passport. I think Dante is up to getting his wife's now. And so thank the Lord. Next, we had Cynthia, who was about that action, who got a job offer in January. Cynthia started coming about week 2 maybe, and has been committed ever since. She just celebrated her birthday on December 26th. And look at that. Look at God. She that was one of the angst, basically in her life, and it was the career. And also, Cynthia, so I do have to still respond to you. I will. I've just been you'll hear more. There was a interview just popped up, and I've been trying to deal with that and some other things, but I will respond to you as soon as possible. But congratulations to Cynthia. AZ got her kiddo a new passport. Not AZ, ZS. ZS got her kid a passport. El Shiva was able to listen. If y'all didn't see that Get Your Money Honey video, and I'm gonna go over the actual name of the video, but basically finding unclaimed money and how I was able to locate nearly almost $5,000 in unclaimed money. This was back in 2021, 2020. But anyway, check out that video. It's not a live. It's an under 10-minute video, I think. Go ahead, check that out. The Gym Nation went into acciones. They went into action and they're filling out for their money. Also, just one is about to be my neighbor in Mexico. I'm kidding. I don't know where she's going to end up, but she was able to get her visa, her residency visa, as well as her husband. And so the next stop is part 2. They're going to go to Mexico within the 150 days to turn in their visa for a residency card. If you are interested in getting a Mexican residency consultation, that link is in the description as well. You can hire me and I will drop extra special gems that if you don't go through the process, you don't know. And we'll walk you through it. And hopefully, well, when I say I'll walk you through it. I give you, you get the Mexican residency document and booklet with clickable links and all of that information, plus some hand holding along the way. So go ahead and sign up for a residency strategy call if you're interested. I also have regular strategy calls, so those links are in the description. Shell S got her passport renewal. It took her 2 weeks. She got hers quicker than mine, y'all. She started after I did. And so we just want to celebrate Shell S. Enlightened said passport, birth certificate, social security card, all in hand and up to date. Thank you so much for this. I just want to make sure y'all are seeing what I'm saying. Yeah, okay, perfect. Thank you so much for this valuable information. Y'all are welcome. Thank y'all for tuning in. And more importantly, thank y'all for being about that action. I'm going to play that before the night is over. I just really, really, really love this Beyonce. And then listen, I said I put these in random order. Let me tell you, when God lets you know that you're working it out for good. When your mentor, who doesn't even really know he's your mentor, who has nearly 600,000 subscribers, finds you, and not just finds your live, but takes the time to visit your live. And not only does he take the time to visit your live, he comments, "Hey guys, I love Kim's work. She is awesome." Listen. I don't get high, but that felt like I took a shot or something. And I mean like a shot or something when Ace Live visited the building. And if you're not following him, please do. If you ever want to feel like you're escaping and or if you want to do some research and see what other countries are really like for a Black person, a person of color, go ahead, check out his channel. He gives it his all. And so that was just another sign from the Lord that this community is needed, it's necessary, and I'm just thankful. Then we have Miss P, who, listen, this is, and I didn't put this in any type of order. I just tried to throw these in to make sure I had them ready to go. But Miss P said, Kim, I can validate your calling is ordained. You've been a real blessing. I've learned so much. Thank you. Ciao. Listen, I'm celebrating y'all, but this right here makes life worth living. That was a little dramatic, but you know what I'm saying. I thank each and every one of y'all. I really do, for letting me know that this has been valuable. And I don't care if 5 people show up, 10 people show up, 1,000 people show up. Listen, I do worry about 1,000 people showing up at one time. I ain't gonna lie. That gives me a little anxiety. I don't know what God has for this community, but I like manageable. And this right here has been so manageable, so beautiful that I'm able to interact. That I'm able to interact with everyone who wants to interact. So thank you. Tabasco told us that her passport came in. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. She also shared, hold on a second. Sorry, I can't see it. She also said she started listening to my channel about 2 weeks ago and ordered her passport. Oh, okay. So that was, see, I didn't even put it in the right order. So she was letting us know when she started listening to the Gem Nation, Kim with the Gems channel. And she realized that her passport was expired for 7 years, y'all. She didn't, it didn't occur to her, like, maybe I should check. And that's a lot of people. Like, I'm not casting any type of judgment. That's why I'm doing this. That's one of the things I'm saying. Find your passport. If you have one, check the date. Like, we are serious about helping people, and it's no judgment. So the fact that she listened to this channel, checked, saw it was expired for 7 years, took action, and then let us know that the passport came in. Listen, the Lord is amazing. God is good. Won't he do it? I'm a summer girl said, she, speaking of money, she finally went on unclaimed property. Her and her family members are on there, including her deceased father. That was the best Christmas gift to me. The background lets me know it was Christmas Day. But that was the best Christmas gift to me. There were other people who commented that day too. But like I said, we have to break this up because, as you can see, I'm not done yet, y'all. People are being about that action. And so I'm committed to finding a way to acknowledge everyone, either at every live, maybe that's the way we'll do it. I'm not sure. God will let me know. But I just wanted to come in, and I apologize to anyone that doesn't see their name here tonight. Again, I have it in a folder. It's just too many, and we would be here way too long. And y'all know I start my detox tomorrow, right? So in addition to not wanting to be here for 3 days, calling everyone out, I have to prep for that as well. And so pray for me, y'all. Please pray for me on that detox. So next up was WM. WM downloaded the From Here to There resource guide. If you haven't gotten that, that's also on the Beacons page. If you're confused about what country you're interested in investigating or looking into, I list, I think it's 8 of the top countries that Black Americans are moving to. I give all sorts of resources. You could look at the when you check out the link, it's called From Here to There resource guide with 100+ clickable links. And basically each country is broken down. Let me see if I can remember the countries. Okay, we know it's Mexico, we know it's Panama, we know it's Portugal, we know it is the UK, we know it is Costa Rica, and the rest, Canada, and then there's 2 that I'm not even going to try to think of right now, but you could check that out on the website, and not the website, the Beacons page, get your copy. WM has already co-signed that it's the truth. So go ahead and get your copy. El Shiva says, Kim, I'm up late checking your live chat from around the globe. I just finished applying for the unclaimed money, and it was approved. So she was waiting for it to be sent. So so good. I just, again, I know this community was ordained. I'm just so pleased with what everyone is doing. And then Stephanie said, oh my gosh, Sonia is bomb. So like I said, I bring on people here who I think are authentic, who are genuine, who have a real story to tell, who can really help the Gym Nation out. So Sonia, unapologetic, her coming on our, live and sharing her really personal story about, being at a toxic job and needing to take a career break, and the steps she took that got her to that place where she could take a career break. The career break happened to be in Mexico, in Playa del Carmen, where I was able to meet her, and what that career break did for her life, how life-changing it was. She is back in, she is in Texas and thriving and loving it. And so for everyone, moving full time is not a goal or a initiative, right? Sometimes it's just you need to get your mind right. You need to get your life right. And so our live tomorrow is also going to be dedicated to that conversation. And I will speak more about that later. But Sonia Unapologetic, her live is, available in the playlist. We have a Stay Ready Toolkit playlist. It's a lot of videos, y'all. It's a lot. But I have y'all know I like my list, so we'll go over the list in a second, and I'm going to try to make it easy for y'all to access the videos that would resonate with you. Okay. And then Shell S said she called a family meeting over the holidays to go over all of this information, and that she's leaving. Be bold, but she's doing it anyway. Listen, somebody's going to hear that and they're going to be like, listen, if Shell S could do this, I can do it too. Can't take everybody with you. It's a hard fact, but thank God for our ancestors who realized that, some of us don't want to be in this predicament, and we're really willing to risk our lives for freedom and do other things. Rather, it was going to the army. We have a whole video, not a whole video, but we talk about how I had a very emotional video on Thanksgiving Day. It was an impromptu live, but learning a lot about how Black men during the 50s and the 60s and the 30s and the 40s even enlisted, not because they were drafted, not all of them, there were some drafts happening as well, but not because all of them had to, but many of them wanted to escape all of the racism that was happening in this country that they want to erase from our history books. So many were able to get out and experience life and be treated like humans in other places, and then only to come back to once again be treated less than. But anyway, so everyone's not going to be bold and want to make that move, and people will, try to talk you out of it. And if you listen to them, then they win. But Shell S is like, oh, not today, Satan. Cynthia shares that she congratulates everyone who found money through the unclaimed money website that we talked about on that video. It's not a live, so you can go to the video. I talked about it in a live, but you don't have to try to find, because it might have been like an hour and a half live. So just go to the homepage, look up videos, and it says how I found $4,870 something, and it paid for my sabbatical in Mexico. So anyway, you could check out that video. LaRonda got her passport. Listen, LaRonda has been here faithfully as well. And not only is she here for entertainment, she is being about that action. I often say, listen, I'm not here to, make y'all laugh, cry. I'm just being me, authentically me, and hopefully dropping gems. And when I see people taking action, then I know that, whew, I said something. I said something. So congratulations to LaRonda. CA Cruz just booked her visa appointment for January 2025. Hashtag 2025, make that move. Listen, she is out to here. She is planning the work and working the plan. And another resource I have to bring it up. There's a 28-day accountability workbook. Listen, all of these things are so inexpensive, but it helps to keep you on track. I am in the middle of hosting a 28-day challenge, and we break it up week by week. Whatever our goals are, I help people, get clearer with what those goals are. We had a session, a live experiment, so to speak, during one of our live sessions. And I haven't, called out anybody to see where they are, but we made some goals of what we wanted to accomplish, and we took steps to get there. We discussed steps to get there. So hopefully some of you have acted on those steps. If you have, let me know. I want to call you out and celebrate you too, coming up in another live. But yeah, we being about that action. We're not sitting here watching videos randomly without having a plan or how they're going to enhance our lives. And then that facial expression I did right there, child, if that doesn't just show how blessed I feel, how happy and surprised at the same time I am. M. Dickens 811 went to North Carolina on Friday and walked out with her visa the same day. Child. Can't nobody say nothing about my gym nation. Nobody can't say nothing. So those are the highlights that we're going to talk about right now. When I say highlights, the people who have been about that action, because it's already 6:47, y'all. But we do want to cover some more highlights from this 8 weeks of live where we're over 10,100 plus now. But I just wanted to show, like, this is where we started. Wait, let me let this thing. So this is where we started over here. This was the 10th. This is the 17th here. Let me just make sure you can see that. Okay. Perfect. So this is the 10th here. I was about 4,000 subscribers. We started going live. And remember, I said it was going to be 1 week of lives. That was it. And I didn't think I was going to go every day. I was like, 5 to 6 days because I got some things going on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. And God was like, that ain't what I told you to say. That ain't how I saw this happen. So we went live for 7 days. And then look what happened. Pat-ow. Subscribers. And within 8 weeks, we went from 4,000 subscribers to over 10,000 0.1 plus subscribers. I didn't look at the numbers today. I don't know. Truthfully, I probably wouldn't have looked at the numbers when I did this, except I had to do a screenshot for it. Because this community is letting me know, like I said, I don't care if there's 5 people here. I don't care if there's 25 people here. I don't care if there's the subscriber number is, 1 million. If nobody's doing nothing, then it's a waste of my time. And I don't like to, anybody that knows me knows the first thing I'm like, how much time is it going to take? How much time can it really take? Like, where's the fluff at? Let's get rid of that padding, because life is too short, y'all. I'm really not about wasting time. So the fact that God showed up and showed out, and we went from 4,000. Listen, it takes people years to get 1,000 subscribers, right? For 6,000 plus subscribers to happen in 8 weeks, that ain't nothing but God letting us know that this is necessary. This movement is needed. And I do think as January ramps up, more and more people are going to realize. So I just want to say thank you. These are not for me. It's not vanity, because that's why I started with the people taking action. These numbers, if y'all wasn't taking the action, these numbers would mean absolutely nothing to me. I also want to just share how much watch hours, and I have my phone. So from the 10th, it's up here, November 10th to December 31st. Okay, so yeah, that's right. These numbers are through December 31st. 34,603 watch hours. So let's just, I haven't done the math. Let me do it real quick. 34, 6, I'm just going to do 604. Divided by, there's 24 hours in a day. That is like somebody, one person, sitting down watching 1,441.83 hours of this content. Like, does that even, like, I don't even, child, since just November 10th. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking like this is some big grandiose, you know, numbers that people should be envious of. What I'm talking about is in the 8 weeks that we have been live, that is how much time people have spent with this content, with this stay ready movement, the stay ready so you don't have to get ready movement. And so again, just validation. I already invited you. If you weren't here for the invitation, listen, there are some things that I simply cannot say on this channel. There are already 2 videos on this channel that are limited, right? They have already said, yeah, we don't think nobody else needs to see this, basically, or we're going to decide who needs to see this. And so with that being said, this Flawless Gym Nation membership is more important now than ever, because there's real conversations that we're going to need to have that are not going to appear on this platform. Now, I don't want everyone to think that it's going to be all like doom and gloom or anything like that, but it's going to be real news. Like, it's going to be news from other sources than what most of y'all are used to watching. It's going to be, okay, this is what I heard. This is what this person heard. This is what, we're going to come together. It's not just going to be me sharing the information. It's going to be the community. And so it's a private community. It starts January 9th. Our first live is at 7 p.m. Right now, and I'm putting an asterisk, right now it's scheduled to be on Zoom, right? I need to do a poll, because it was between Zoom and Google Meet, but I think the first one's going to be Zoom. Let's just say the first one's going to be Zoom. You will get the link this week, well before the live, if you have joined, become a member. What comes with that membership? You get exclusive member only weekly uncensored lives. So we're coming live at least once a week to have real conversations on staying ready, so we don't have to get ready. It will also include topics related to money and wellness. It will include so much to help us, to help keep us safe, secure, and focused, hyper-focused, right, on whatever it is that we need to do next. And I also realize everyone's not trying to move out the country, but what is your next move? No one should be sitting down just twiddling their thumbs, watching TV, waiting to see what's going to happen. You should have a plan. Private community access, exclusive monthly live Q&A fun night. So that means once a month. So January and February, we haven't announced the dates. I already said I'm thinking about Martin Luther King's birthday for the January one, but I haven't confirmed that. But we're going to have some real fun game nights, games TBD, but we probably will do at least one bingo, because I like to watch people play. And there's a way to do online bingo that's real easy, real simple, real quick. Like, it's real fun too. So we'll do game night, and I'll do giveaways. Some of y'all will get more in value from the giveaways than y'all actually paid for the membership. So, but everything will be related to the Stay Ready movement. And then finally, before I go over the list, let me see who's in here. Um, if there's any questions that anyone has, just put the QQQ or the question mark, and I will get to those first. Okay, so I don't see any questions. So let me quickly, before I go into the comments, let me just go over. Listen, y'all, we had 62 lives. 62 lives. So I haven't made this available yet, but what this is going to be a list of the videos, because I know siphoning through a playlist, right, can be time consuming. And I already told y'all I'm about saving time, and I want to help other people save time too. So this will be a free resource. This is no cost to it. But it's not completed yet. The links have to be added. But it will be a document. Y'all know I like a form with a clickable link. So each one of these will have a link associated with it. So if you just want to quickly go to that video, you pull up this document, you go to that video, you watch the video. And so, and it will be probably, let me not make that promise. Anyway, let's go through what we went through so far. Black women who are thinking about moving abroad, here are the resources that you need. What Black people, and this is from the day we started. So that was the first video, the first live video on November 10th. Followed by what Black people must do now before things really change. It will also add a summary of what the content is about. So just be patient. That will be ready sometime this week, but just be patient. 12 countries Black Americans are moving to. I don't know what NY stands for, but anyway, including cost of living. It's not New York. Watch before planning your move to Mexico. And it was a list of recommended cities in Mexico. Listen, don't let them have you thinking that that place is more dangerous than this place. And that's all I'll say on that for now. When it's time to move abroad and move on. Oh, when it's time to move abroad and move on. So it's just a video just sharing, you have to do a real assessment, because moving abroad isn't for the faint of heart. And I get it, especially if you have family, loved ones, and stuff like that here. But check out that video for more. Avoid these traps when planning your move abroad. Don't be a victim. There are some things that people don't talk about. Moving abroad is not for the faint of heart. And these were just suggestions. Let me just read through them, or we'll be here all night. Abroad money tips, use the Dash method. That was an impromptu live, and it was really just talking about being your authentic self, finding ways to create additional revenue streams. Don't let people, the naysayers, as Beyonce says, don't let the naysayers tell you what you can't do. Anyway, so yeah, that was a random one, but I think a very important one. The truth about Mexico as a Black woman and my journey to residency. 11 cheap places to live and retire, Black and abroad. Best countries for healthcare. Passport changes are here, what Black Americans should know and do. Then we have our weekly Wednesday community chats. Avoid these 5 countries, Black people move abroad tips. These are countries that, people say you should avoid. One of them I heavily disagree with. 8 steps to a smooth exit. Digital nomad tips for Black women who want to exit the US. Black people, it's okay to bounce. Let's review our future and what it will look like basically if we stay here. F around and find out. Tips for Black women who want to stay safe. That was free resources for people who want to learn how to protect themselves should they find the need to, because we talked about how these people are going to be posted up in church parking lots and stuff, writing down license plates and all this other stuff. So listen, check that out. Find some great resources that are free. Myths, are these countries safe or dangerous? Then we had our weekly chat. Going to Mexico, not so fast. What's really going on at the border? There was some conversation about the president of Mexico saying that they were going to ship people, Americans, back. So that's what that video came from. More validation that we are on the right track, lessons from the elders. That's the video I talked about, Black men who joined the service for freedom, to feel free, to feel human, to be treated like a human, not necessarily for any other reason. Um, Stop the analysis paralysis game. Less planning and more doing. I don't know why that word is missing. Less planning and more doing. Their plans, our plans. Black women, get ready. Listen, they're trying to turn women, period, into the Handmaid's Tale, and Black women, please, God only knows what they got planned there. But anyway, that's what that video was about. Unique gifts for experts or wannabe, expats or wannabe expats. These are gifts items that was around the holidays, but they're relevant now. If you know somebody who's looking to move abroad, want to move abroad, if it's you can still check out that video. White Americans abroad often just get it. It's not Black or white. A lot of times with them, it's wrong or right. And I've met so many amazing white people abroad, and they're from all parts of the world, from the UK, from Canada, from America, and so usually it's people that don't travel that are the worst. And so Black women over 60, it can get greater later. That's our interview that we had with Deborah, who is the founder of 60 Plus Black Women Expats, and she lives in Ecuador. If you haven't seen that video, if you want to learn how you can leave 7 children and 8 grandchildren behind, Deborah is your girl. she did it. Then we had another weekly chat. Y'all ready? Black people classes in session. We started talking about Project 2025 on every Saturday. That was our strategy. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Black women, what we gonna do now? Some stories came out, and we talked about, strategize. Passport renewal update. That was a quick unboxing. I have received my passport renewal and I did a quick unboxing. The disappearing Black jobs of 2025. Time to plan. Black jobs will disappear in 2025. You know what? I'm not even going to read through all of this because I didn't realize. Oh, no, we're almost done. We're almost done. Sorry. I thought there was another one. So this is it. Is it culture shock or something else? The truth about being Black and abroad. We talked about ways to minimize it, your time, even if you're going on a sabbatical, how to make sure you have the best experience. Culture shock is real. Culture shock is real. And I gave my experience, like when I went away to college, to the college I wanted to go to ever since I was in 6th grade. That was a culture shock. And I was home every weekend. And so that live just helps to give gems or tips on how to minimize culture shock. The next 28 days can transform your life, how to stay ahead of the game by focusing with intention, hyper-focus. 28 days, there should be not many things you can accomplish within reason. Like we're talking reasonable things. If you and unreasonable, right? So if your goal for 2025 is, and I'm just going to throw this number out there, $1 million, every 28 days you should be targeting by the end of the year, you're not caught off guard. You're doing something every 7 days to get you to that goal. Now, of course, you're going to have a clearly defined path to that, but without making sure you check in regularly, it's a pipe dream. We did a weekly chat. Black women catch your breath abroad. So that was our interview with Sonia Unapologetic. There's good news and there's bad news. Job market predictions for Black Americans. That's where we talked about some of the jobs that probably will sustain the test of time, while DEI and federal government jobs certain federal government jobs probably won't. This was the certification resource guide. If you want to get a copy, that is also available on the Beacons channel. Buckle up, Black people, bumpy ride ahead, warning to stay ready. That was more of the Project 2025 breakdowns. Media is changing. 101. It's supposed to say 101. 01. Black America. We talked about corporate media, and the real reason why we're seeing the same stories over and over and over again, the real reason why we don't have a, you know, real how how news media used to be, where you used to have two sides to the story. Yeah, that those days are gone. It's whatever story is getting the most revenue, the ad revenue, that's the story we're going to keep hearing over and over again. Um, 2025 is here. What are we going to do? We talked about, our plans for 2025, tolerated, appreciated, or celebrated, finding your place in the world. Then we did a weekly chat, new rules 2025, new entry requirements. So we talked about places that had new entry requirements versus what, like Canada's changed. There's different places changing. I can't remember the countries that were covered. Unsafe or toxic workspaces, learn how to deal with that in Black America. And I'm not sure, that might have been our interview. Yeah, that might have been our interview with the attorney. Oh my gosh, Lord Jesus. I want to say Latanya, but I don't think it's Latanya, but I may be right. I don't know. The truth in front of our face, Black America, 6,000 new subscribers in 5 weeks. How did we do it? Stop buying the wrong insurance, global healthcare versus travel insurance. We broke that down because I want us to be really ready. Like, I want us to not risk it all when we're trying to, I don't want us to be hesitant. I'm not hesitant. I don't want us to act in haste. I want us to take our time and not get insurance that may not be the right insurance, as it may not cover whatever it is that you have going on. So, that was a good one. Love is an action word, a day of giving back. Oh, that's when I went. Okay. So that was just an impromptu live as well. Quick tips, best free quality gifts. Christmas gathering with Gym Nation. Why does that say Gym? I was talking into it. That's why. Okay. Christmas gathering with Gym Nation. Then we did a Kwanzaa weekly recap. That was our weekly recap date. It fell on the first day of Kwanzaa, which was also Cynthia's birthday. 6 easy tips for optimal health in 20. Talked about what some of my favorite naturalistic homeopathic experts say, including Dr. Bobby Price, who's a doctor of pharmacy, which is, listen, he really, really knows like what's in these drugs. And he even says 50% of all of the drugs that we are prescribed, their chemical compounds are based on nature, plants and herbs and all of that. So his channel is amazing. I'm doing a 21-day, it's 28 days. 21 days is the goal. I have a separate goal for the last 7 days, and it will be based on how I feel. But 21-day herbal detox, that if you're interested in learning more about it, you can check out Dr. Bobby Price's page. He has a 28-day detox and a 14-day one. He sells products. I have similar products, so I'm making my own concoctions. But anyway, we have to stay healthy. We can't be ready if we ain't healthy. If we walking around with all the diseases that we over index for as Black people, we ain't going nowhere. Imagine if Harriet Tubman had to take a whole bunch of people that had very high, is it ACL or ALC, whatever those diabetes numbers are, or high blood pressure or gout, or like if she had to carry those people across the borders, child, none of them would have made it. Like if that was her whole group of people. So we have to prioritize our health. Unsafe or toxic workspaces. Oh, no, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, and that was 6 easy tips, right? So what we're going to do now, Black America, this was the video after the video of Mr. Brooks was released, who those 14 animals, did what they did to him. I can't say much here because I don't know what this platform is going to do, but check that video out. It's still live. Hopefully you can find it on my page. Then we did looking for remote. No, excuse me. Plan your exit without breaking the bank. We share different free lodging opportunities that people may not know about. So, we all move differently. So if you're somebody who doesn't mind, we know about house sitting and pet sitting and all that other stuff, but there's other opportunities for people who don't want to do that. And so we listed some of those and websites that you can go to for that. We also looking for remote work, right? So we did a whole video about looking for remote work. Those links to those websites were added to the certification, the Stay Ready certification and remote jobs document that is on the Beacons channel. It gets updated at least once a month. So this information was added to that document. And as more information becomes available, I will add it to that document, and everything has clickable links. That's why, there's a small charge for it, because it makes it's simplifying your life. Basically, you could feel free to look at the video, write down everything, bookmark those websites. But if you want to, from any device, just be able to pull up that document, hit click, and go to the website, that document is available for you for remote work and free and low cost certifications. Live from Rockefeller Center. What are we leaving in 2024? Like, we definitely had to make a change in our lives, in our way of thinking, in our mindsets, what we're going to tolerate, what we're not going to tolerate. The weekly chat was next. Then starting 2025 off right, asking ourselves 5 simple questions. Let me repeat it real quick. What makes you unhappy? What or who makes you unhappy? What actions are you going to take to decrease it or get rid of it altogether? What or who makes you happy? What actions are you going to take to increase it or at least sustain it? Do you need help? Is this something you can do on your own? Who can you get to help you? And again, it doesn't have to be a person. It can be a community. It can be an organization. Listen, we know a lot of us, especially as Black women, we hate asking people for anything. We think we are superwomen. We could do it on our own. But this is not the time for that. It's all about community. It's all about making sure we have a team, and the team can take many different forms. And so you could check that video out. And then, the last part of the question, what is your date to have this done by? Listen, we're not playing no games. It's not pie in the sky. It's not, we need this done. We want to get this done. And then that's it. It's like, okay, by March, I want to eliminate. Now, some things we know it takes longer, but I'm just saying, I want to eliminate all diet, because I have high blood pressure, or not high blood, diabetes, and I know that makes me, the way it feels makes me unhappy. So it's all time sensitive. We talked about SMART goals, right? Specific, measurable, attainable, timely, or time bound. And specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound or timely. And so then we talked about mass deportation, what you should know for, and what it means for Black people. And it wasn't just my words. Like I said, we had the attorney, we had the attorney come in and share, not come here, but we played the audio about his point of view. Listen, you could be immigrant adjacent and just get snatched up because you look like you could be one of them. And so we're all about staying ready so we don't have to get ready, making sure you have all your documents accessible, making sure that someone else has access. I'm even, I'm even putting together for people that I know that don't only use their phones for information. So all the telephone numbers, addresses, everything is on their phone. I'm putting a list of important family contacts for my younger family members who only believe in the digitized world. So anyway, just making sure we are ready for whatever. And then finally, only the smart will survive. fall asleep and find out, we have to stay alert. We have to stay prepared. We have to stay on our game. And then the last one was what happens when Black America comes together. And that is tonight's topic. And we showed what happens when we come together. Listen, we about that action, y'all. We about that action. And so there's no going back. There's only forward with us. It's only up with us. And so let's see what's next on that. I love, 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 love this. I won't say I love it. I thought it was quite funny. Listen, I love being Black. Wouldn't want to be nothing else. It's just kind of dangerous, but it is lit on this side of town. And they hate us because they ain't us. And when you realize that, and you walk in that pride, and you walk in that, why are they doing this? Why is it so important for them to do this to us? Child, it's lit over here. It's lit. I also wanted to quickly go over the poll results from the poll that is on the community tab, where I asked people what time of the day, Monday through Friday, do lives work for them. And as you can see, and I just checked this, so I didn't even, it was, this was the results as of about an hour and a half ago, maybe two. 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is by far the champion. Without it's a landslide. It's a knockout, no, a blowout. It's a blowout. And 15% are flexible. So the majority of the times for our lives moving forward will be 7 to 9 p.m. I will also, throw in some other times throughout the month, but I just wanted you to see that. And then that's it. These are the spaces for our next winners, not next winners, but the next action takers that I wasn't able to get to because of the time. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and get into what the people have been saying. Okay. I had a star, but I'm looking for some questions. I don't see questions. So let's go back to the star, and then I will acknowledge the comments. Perfect. Hey, Patricia, welcome back. So glad you made it. Oh, yeah, listen. Ciao. And the funny thing is, I was supposed to be in South Carolina. Well, I'm supposed to go to South Carolina, but it's been cold there too. It goes up and down. And I'm like, so now I'm waiting until after, what's that, January 20th, 21st. I need to see, I don't want to be part of none of that. Hey, Ebad, welcome back. Hey, Janet, welcome back. Oh, I don't know what was fuzzy. Apologize for that. Whatever that was. Sorry. I'm just seeing that comment. Let me know what's fuzzy. Are you talking about the email, or are you talking about something that I was presenting? Yes, please, if you're here, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, and share. I thank you. I thank you in advance, Gym Nation. Do I have something? Oh, you know what? Dang. Did I have this open? I sure did. Okay. Hey, Tanya Brooks, self-care and support for caregivers. And I also need to announce tomorrow's live and the rest of the week. So let me do that real quick. I'm going to go. Hey, Ms. M. Dickens, 811. We shouted you out. I don't know if you saw that. But I just want to announce that tomorrow, our live is at 6 p.m. We were supposed to be off tomorrow, but we're not going to be. We are going to come live with two brilliant minds that can help us in our path to having options and freedom. And so, again, at 6 p.m., we're going to speak with Dr. Kamani and Dr. Roche about Black women who feel unprotected, neglected, and respected at work. They are going to provide solutions. They are going to answer questions. They are going to share their experiences. And the thing that I like about them that to me is very powerful, they're licensed and trained. They're licensed and trained. So when I'm bringing people on, like, listen, I could drop as many gems as I want to drop, right? But I always do the disclaimer when it comes to health and money. I am not a fiduciary when it comes to your money. I'm not a doctor when it comes to your health. So always check with the professionals. That's what, that's my motive. Listen, I know people on this platform wish I could call some names, but I won't. When I met them, knew nothing about finances at all, nothing about investing at all. I helped them out. Now they are selling their services as investment gurus. Ciao. There's some predators out here. But I'm saying that to say Dr. Roche and Dr. Kamani are not that. These are the women that you want to listen to. These are the women that you want to get advice from. So tomorrow at 6 p.m., we are going to go live. If you are part of the Flawless community, your questions will receive priority. So I sent a email with a Google Doc. If by tonight there are still people stuck in, because I think they're sending them out in small batches to see if anybody says this is spam or whatever. But by tonight, I'm going to check the list. If you have not received it, you will get an email from Black Travel and Cultures. It will say Black Travel and Culture, that email address. And you can fill out your question there, and those are the questions that will take precedence. So that is at 6 p.m. tomorrow. On Tuesday, we are off, y'all. Tuesday will be the first day of interrupted lives. But we are back on Thursday. We may come back on Wednesday with the Q&A. I think there may be some news that comes out on Thursday before Wednesday. So stay close to the community tab. I always post the lives at least a day. I try to do it at least a day ahead. So we are definitely coming live Monday. We're definitely coming live on, oh no, we are coming live on Wednesday. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if it's going to be community chat. That's what it is. But it may be news stories. So Monday, Wednesday, Thursday is the Flawless community, the Flawless VIP membership community live. And then more to come about the next live. So, okay. So let me go ahead and get back to saying hi and any questions. Hey, woohoo, what an accomplishment, Kim. Thanks for your leadership and service with, oh, of course. No, thank you guys for letting me know that this was real. Like this was, we have different ideas about things, and it's only through people letting you know if it's working or the actions they're taking, if it was a good decision or not. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Yes, congratulations to everyone. Everyone. Kim, you sharing the money link was such a blessing. I found money for, yes. I think I put that. Oh, I might not have put. Yeah, I did put the you and your 4 family members. Yes. Hey, Moni, Juliet, welcome back. Hey, PS, I'm going to say Pascal LJ. I think I need to close some more. Started opening stuff again. Yeah, ACE was a blessing. ACE was another blessing that once again just proved to me that, listen, this was all the Lord. I've printed copies of all my documents in an envelope in my purse. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It needs to be the new American Express card. Don't leave home without it. Thank you so much, Christine, for sharing. Oh, this is a big task to do, getting to Mexico before 2025 come in. Thank you again. Oh, did I miss that? Or maybe let's see. Congratulations to all Gym Nation members for being about that action. Yes, get ready, stay ready. After the live stream later, I ordered another copy of your birth certificate. Good, 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 good. We can't even order in New York. You have to go to Vital Statistics. Maybe if I live, maybe I don't know. But as of living in New York, I have to go to get it. Thanks for resharing that. Yes, if you want to join the Flawless community, you could just go to, is that right, Chow? It shouldn't have that many numbers, but yes, Anita, thank you so much. It shouldn't have that many numbers in the let me just put it in again. But it could be how you're, because I'm inside, behind the in the app. So, oh no, you probably, yeah. So why is it giving it to me like that now? It wasn't doing that before. But yeah, if you want to join the Flawless community, go ahead and hit the link that Christine has graciously put in. Again, our first live is on Thursday. I can't wait. I'm super excited about that. Yes, listen, we are action figures. You trying to give us another name, Anita? Let me screenshot that. That's cute. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, WM, that's right. You have your trip. Yes. And that's with the group. I forgot the name of the group, but yes, you're going to have to let us know all about it. We got to have someplace to come visit. Congratulations to you on that. Hey, Tabasco, we shouted you out. I hope you saw it. Oh, I'm not sure if you did, but check the video earlier. We were able to shout out the people who were taking action. Not everybody. We're coming back with more people every week. We're going to do that at least every week. But it's just so many of y'all. I couldn't do it all tonight. Hey, Casper 330. Did I shout? I think I might have shouted you out, or you're on the next round. I can't remember. But congratulations to you with your upcoming meeting. So I'm happy about that. The ABX girl, many did not return home and stay. Exactly. The ABX girl. They sure did. Or wherever they were, Europe. Remember when the people that stayed in Vietnam, like, child. Oh, no. We're not going to do, so you can use the Etsy account. I'm sorry, Christine, I should have shared this with you. The plan then produces okay, but with Etsy, like some of the documents you have to download multiple because the file is so big. So if you can use the beacons page for all of the resources, do that instead. Etsy is fine if you have an Etsy account and it's just easy for you. And I think the plan that to produce, I'm not sure if that's in one or two parts. I just like one download. That's what it is with me. So if you don't mind, then go ahead and use Etsy. And I should have shared that with you, Christine. There's just been a few people that have emailed, I only got part of the book, and it clearly says like there's 3 files for certain books. It's I want to say the clickable links 100 plus websites. So it's just easier to download one document from Beacons. Oh, you're so welcome. Yes, all praise is due to him. Yes, amen, and amen. M. Dickens, passport check, visa check, reached out to a facilitator in Mexico to help get paperwork and appointment, trying to price ticket. Hallelujah. Yeah. We about that action. Let me just close out some of these daggone windows. It's something about when I open certain windows, it freezes. And so hold on. Okay. Thank you so much, Christine. You rock too, girl. You rock too. What would I do without you, child? Congratulations, Kim. and 2S Gymnations, 4K to 10K in 8 weeks. Listen. And I knew like during the holidays, people only want to consent. The majority of people want to consume holiday type content, right? They're not really interested in talking about moving nowhere. They want to know what the hottest gifts are. They want to know what the hottest makeup is and all that stuff. But just from the analytics the past few days, listen, I'm gonna let God work his magic, but I'm like, uh-oh. Uh-oh, we about to hit some numbers, child. We about to hit some numbers. Hey, Just One, good to see you. We shouted you out too for being about that action. So congratulations to you. Yes, our gym nation is completely awesome. You love the Mexican president. She don't bite her tongue, and I think she takes pleasure in cussing the orange. She ain't scared of him. Listen, the kingdom is falling, y'all. Y'all just need to realize that. And, freedom is in options. I started out saying that the first few weeks. I kind of haven't said it in a while, but freedom is in options. Rather you act on them or not, it's better to have and not need than to need and not have. Yes, Deborah was amazing. She really was. She was about that action. Listen, most people would be like, oh, I can't leave my grandkids. Oh, I can't leave my babies. And this, she was like, listen, we get one shot of this here thing called life. I did my time. Y'all could come visit and I'll come visit y'all, but she's living her life like it's golden. Shalonda, I put in the work. November, I hosted a meetup through the Exodus Summit. Oh, wonderful. I'll be doing another one next Saturday. I also got my mom watching your videos and a neighborhood friend. Welcome, welcome. Where's your meetup at? I mean, what city? What city? Not, you don't have to tell the exact place if you're still here. What city? Latrice. Yes, Latrice. What did I say? Latanya? Lord Jesus. Yes, it's Latrice. Listen, it's been 8 weeks of and plus over 80 hours of content. I stopped counting. I think it was at 80. So yes, a lot is up here, child. Oh, good. You've been chewing your cloves. You love them. They cut your appetite. Yeah, I've been drinking clove water every day. I have to make some more tonight. And we'll talk about, I'll share my road to what my recipe is going to look. I will say this. I did go on to chat. Uh-oh, somebody's at my house down south and I don't know why. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, it's a cat. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I was going to say, so since my diet is so restrictive and the things I'm eating are so restrictive, like no fats, no seasonings, no, like just pure fruits and vegetables, I had Chat GPT design my menu for 7 days based on the ingredients that I'm using. And when I tell you, now all I got to do is clean, wash, cut, dice, and I'm good to go. And so I'm so happy about that. So yeah, the cloves, definitely I will be drinking my cloves water. I have cilantro water, Oregon water. Like, yes, I'm ready for my bitter detox. Yes, Teddy, we can only win. We can only win. Oh, hey, Lifting as we climb consulting. Yes, so this is Dr. Kamani, who will be live with us tomorrow at 6 p.m. along with Dr. Roche. And it's all about dealing with trauma and toxicity at the workplace. And, we had Latrice, the attorney, who's already helped out Crystal, right? We need to be ready because things are going to get worse before they get better for Black women in the workplace specifically. And so make sure you're here tomorrow. Flawless, you could come ask questions. Priority will be to the Flawless memberships who get the first look, who get to send their questions through the Google Doc. You have to send the questions before. You have to send the questions before 4 o'clock to be considered as a priority. 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So come tomorrow, 6 p.m. And yeah, Horry County, Teddy, Myrtle Beach area. Oh, I was fuzzy on the screen. Oh, I hope that didn't last for a long time. Oh, yes, that's right. Girl, don't lie. That clove taste is horrible. But it's not as horrible as the moringa seeds that I take first. But ooh, child, that stuff is strong. It's strong. It's strong, as they say. Some of my peoples in the South say. But it's good for you. Anything that bitter has to be good for you, right? And I feel it. I feel it working already. So yeah, South Carolina, and it is cold. Yeah, my family tells me. I speak to them. I have a brother there. I have an aunt who lives here in New York, well, two aunts who live here in New York, but they're south for the holidays and they stay extra. Yeah, so I check in every day. I'm speaking to somebody there, and I heard, yes, yes, looking forward to our flawless bonding. Me too, because trying to have to be authentic, but knowing that there's certain things that are going to stifle this message getting out is not where I like being, right? Okay, which was awesome. What did I say? It was the clothes awesome, child. You know, I can't remember. Hey, Cynthia. Yeah, 20s at night, 40s daytime. Yeah, exactly. And then last Sunday it was 70. Child. I'm listening. This is a travel hack. Frozen food items. You mean to take with you, Alicia Hawkins? And why do I think I know you? Or maybe you were here before. I don't know. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I don't know why. Maybe I have, because it doesn't show up that way on my YouTube channel. Like if you look in the description, it shows up different. It just says Beacons AI Black. Oh, because it's not just the flawless. I never mind. I figured it out. Thank you, though. Oh, you got to see it. Good. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, really? The last time, it's been a couple years, so maybe this is post 2020, 2021. I had to go in to get it. And I had to get one from my brother who I have power of attorney. Yeah, so he's in another state. Well, he's in South Carolina, so uh girl, what are you sorry about? Because I forgot. What happened? What did I do? Oh, you're in Phoenix. Okay. I was just wondering if I knew anybody who I could tap into to go, but Phoenix, yeah, I don't have any contacts. I mean, I'm not connected. I won't say I'm not connected, but yeah, not to no black women. Let's just say that. um, Christine says hi to Lifting as we climb consulting. Yeah, so definitely come tomorrow at 6. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not close, but I know your Andrews Air Force Base is over there, right? Um, oh yes, Florence. That's only it's less than an hour. What is that? If I took 501 straight. No, it's about just an hour, over an hour. The only place I got speeding tickets were on 501 because they changed speed limits like intentional. 1 minute you can do 55, the next minute if you do it over 25, you get, and they wait. So I hate driving through there. But yes, Florence, I spent a lot of time in Florence. Oh, you're welcome. Had clothes too. Strong. Yeah, it helps you sleep. Yeah. They say it's relaxing. I haven't found that to be the case, but I also am the one that can drink coffee and go straight to sleep. Like caffeine doesn't keep me up. I like the taste, but it doesn't keep me up. Oh, good, good, good. Yeah, so I just saw that they were on Stephanie Perry's channel as well. Christine, you don't have to apologize. I should be apologizing to you. I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you about the Etsy distinction. Like they can use Etsy, so that's not the problem. I just don't promote it because of it's less easy to use. I'm all about the ease. Like if I could get something in one download versus having to download 3 files, then yeah, it is my mind over matter chewing a daily. Yeah. Okay, it buffered less this time, so I'm hoping that maybe it's something. I probably have something running in the background, and I do. I have, child, I got 2 stream yards up. That's what it is. Because I had one open on Firefox just in case, because they told me if it doesn't work on Chrome to use Firefox, so I had Firefox open just in case, but I could close that out right now, so let me do that. Hopefully, we're figuring it out on, and I chew it fast and wash it down with water. Yeah. It could, like, you have to be ready for that because it's peppery too. Like it has a hot taste, so to speak. But I love the taste of cloves. But I'd make super bitter. Like I let my cloves steep for 2 days in the water before I start drinking it. And it's super bitter. So yeah. Casper 330 sounds like driving through Indiana and Ohio. Ohio seems to always have detours that will lead you to listen. The only place I and I've had my driver's license since I was 16 years old. And so the only place I've ever gotten speeding tickets was South Carolina. I got one, well, two, but luckily somebody's friends with the magistrate. And so I got two on that 501 stretch between Myrtle Beach and Florence. But what's the town called? Like Marion and someplace else. I can't remember. I got one in Columbia. No, I got two in Columbia. The last one I got in Columbia was doing the panorama. Yeah, the only place I ever got speeding tickets. QQQ. Is it okay to swallow the clove? I spit them out after chewing. I don't swallow the stem part, but I swallow the rest of it. But I don't take cloves every day. Like I don't chew cloves every single day because I drink cloves water. I take soursop bitters. I think that's overkill, right? For me, for my body, I think it's too much. But that's a good question. I will say, Dr. Eric, who I've talked about on the health, staying healthy video we did a couple days ago. He has a video on his channel about chewing one clove every day for 30, 31 days. I can't remember. He may talk about if you should swallow it or not. And I would take his advice because he's a doctor. But I haven't watched that video. But I have been chewing cloves for a minute. So, but I only do it a couple times a week when I do the moringa seeds that I showcased on that video as well. So yeah, so that looks like it's it, everybody. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join the Flawless Gym Nation community so you can put your question in ahead of time, if whoever we have time for to get through. But that is a benefit and a perk of being part of the Flawless Gemstone. You got an email today announcing the live for tomorrow. And you can check out the rest of the perks and the benefits. Our first live, as I mentioned, is on Thursday, January 9th at 7 p.m. A link will go out for you to join that live. Well, an email will go out tomorrow explaining when you can expect the link. Hey, Jacqueline, you're welcome. You're welcome. Make sure so you come tomorrow at 6 p.m. We're off on Tuesday. Woo, 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 woo. Listen, I love y'all, but I know that second day of this detox, I'm gonna need that second day of the detox just for my body to, do whatever is doing, trying to, curse me out for not putting sugar or anything else like that in my body. So, oh shoot, tag, I had the YouTube on here open on my Wi-Fi. Anyway, yeah, so tomorrow at 6 p.m. Tuesday we're off. Wednesday we're coming back. I'm not sure if we're going to do 10 o'clock, so stay close to that. We may do a little earlier. We may do 8 o'clock because I see 7 to 9 is a sweet spot for people. So we may do 8 or 9 o'clock on Wednesday. Thursday is the flawless meetup, and then stay tuned for the rest. I think there was something else I wanted to say or announce, but blame it to my head, not to my heart. You wait, somebody else joined too. Let me just get through these. Um, have a good evening, WM. You too, Casper, 3:30. Hey, Jackie McGee, good to see you. I hope you saw the update. I hope you saw the update. Check your emails and calendars if you didn't, because it was done about a week ago. But I'll send you an email. Will be okay if you're grumpy pants. Will I be okay is the question. Listen, y'all done seen a pretty smiley, funny, happy-go-lucky Kim. I don't want to come here on a whole different time. So that's why you were going to play. Oh, I was going to play the Beyonce. Yes. Let me do that. That's probably why I still had this open. Hold on. Thank you, Crystal Flame. Yes, she definitely needs a replay. Yeah, I don't want to be here and y'all be like, who is this woman? this ain't what I signed up for. This is not what I signed up for. Okay, so let's listen. Oh no. That wasn't the right one. Hold on.
Talk about what you're going to do. Don't just dream about what you're going to do. Don't criticize somebody else for what they're not doing. You be it. Be about it. Be about that action and go do it. Keep your eye on your intention. Don't let any outside distraction or your own insecurity stop you from your goals. Know that you're about to make the world turn. See you. You are everything the world needs.
I see you. I see you. Be about that action. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. And until tomorrow at 6 p.m., I'm going to say good night. Thank you for being about that action. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for validating this community and this movement. Until tomorrow, guys, I will see you later. Okay, of course I can't end this. Hold on a minute. There we go.